All right. Beautiful. All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Blessed High Rising, Dr. Steele. And this morning, we're going to be doing morning flow as we do every single morning. All right, so morning flow. Hey, Waverly. Morning flow is a way that we start our day. Each and every day, we do 15 minutes of movement, 15 minutes of meditation. We're doing some Kundalini meditations. Then we do 15 minutes of journaling and 15 minutes of planning your day. Let me get my earbuds really quick. All right. Hold on one second. Let me just make sure. Perfecto. All right, cool. All right, making sure that we can hear the situation a little bit better. All right, here we go. We're going to start with our movement. Big inhale and exhale. Big inhale and exhale. Big inhale and exhale. Big inhale and exhale. Big inhale. We're going to hold our arms up this time, right? So now we're going to do individual arms. So starting with the right, we're going to go up and down for 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and leave that down. Same thing, other side for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the right. Go down halfway. Tiny circles to the front for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back up. Other side. Tiny circles to the front for 10. We'll probably be at 7 at this point. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back up. Now we'll go down. Tiny circles to the back, both sides. Good. Hey, Ansley. All right, perfect. Now bring both of your arms forward, kind of almost like you're about to clap your hands, but you don't. You're going to give somebody a big hug. Very good. Now go ahead and turn palms facing down. Make a fist and pull back for 10. Very good. Go ahead and go up. Now we're going to punch up for 10. Woo! Trying to keep my little boobies in there. All right. So big inhale again. and relax. Big inhale again. And relax. Very good. Shake it out. Good job. All right, now we're going to bring our attention to our abdomen. So we're going to work on our abdomen more from a stomach vacuum perspective and pulling everything in. So we're going to first sit up straight. So sit up nice and straight. Go ahead and imagine that there is a giant zipper starting at the base of your spine. Go ahead and pull that zipper. And as you pull that zipper, contract your abdomen all the way up. Hey, 2025. When you get to your belly button, go ahead and button your belly button to your spine all the way up to the top. Then imagine that there's a tight corset around your midsection, pulling you in, pulling you in, pulling you in, and holding for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, very good. Go ahead and relax. All right, same thing again. We'll do it a few more times. Go ahead and grab that zipper from the bottom. Zip everything up, buttoning that belly button to the spine, imagining that tight corset pulling you in, pulling you in, pulling you in, pulling you in, and then holding for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, John, and relax. All right, we're going to go ahead and grab that zipper one more time. Go ahead and pull that zipper from the bottom, buttoning your belly button to your spine, imagining that there's a tight corset around your midsection, pulling you in, pulling you in, pulling you in, and holding for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good. Now we're going to go ahead and move out. So because we're going to go from sitting to standing. And so we want to make sure that we're a little bit more intentional when we're sitting and standing. So we're going to go ahead and start that. So as we do this, as we shift our weight from our back to our front, we're going to imagine that there's a piece of string on our chest, kind of pulling us up, as we move up. And then as we stand up, we're going to contract our glutes. We're going to contract our abs. We're going to just contract everything so that we have movement as we're shifting. All right. Hey, Ansley. All right. Here we go. We're going to big inhale. Imagine that pulling you up. Very good. As we're shifting, shifting, shifting. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go into our sides. So we're going to do a little bit of our side abs. So knee to elbow here. We're going to shift our weight to our right leg, going onto our left, and going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. And then we're going to flip to the other side. Go ahead and shift that weight to the left leg and go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Back to the center now. So now we're going to work a little bit on our squats. We're just going to do squats where our feet are facing forward, about hip width apart, and we're going to go up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Now we're going to go into our curtsy squat. So curtsy squat is when we move one of our legs behind us, like a little curtsy bow. So we're going to do that for 10 on both sides. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides, other side for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Back to the center. So now we're going to do a little bit more of a sumo squat. Our legs or feet are going to be out here. We're going to go up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Very good. So now big inhale and exhale, fold forward. As we fold forward, we're just going to rest our hands on our knees. Nothing too crazy. Staring at the floor, trying to keep our alignment. And big inhale and exhale down. Even farther. Remember, we just woke up, so we don't want to be super crazy. And inhale and exhale down. Very good. Scroll up. My apologies, my phone. Okay, go ahead and roll back up. Vertebra at a time. All right, now that you have done that, we want to do our calves. We're going to go up and down for 10. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. And then back down. Awesome. We did it. All right. So now we're going to relax. Our movement is done. It's over. It's accomplished now. All right. Now we're going to move into our meditation. So we're going to do a Kundalini style meditation. If you're not familiar with Kundalini yoga, it's a combination of mantra, mudra, and breath. So we're going to do Sat Kriya. So Sat Kriya uses the mantra Sat Nam, which means truth is my identity, identity is my truth. Also tune in as well. Tuning in tunes us into higher self. So we'll start there. And then we'll go into our Sat Kriya. Now to do our Sat Kriya, you're going to have kind of like a little steeple. If you're feminine presenting, left thumb goes over right, masculine right thumb over left. So you're going to go up like this. Woo, let's keep it all in. So you're going to go up here. Inhale, Sat. And then as you inhale up to Sat, you're going to add your root lock, which is contracting your sex organs, your anus, as well as your belly button to your spine, and you're going to contract that up and in. So we're going to go up for Sat, and then we'll release out for Nam. We're not going to release our hands, but we'll release our root lock. So, and we'll do that for 3 minutes. So Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam. And then what we'll do after that is we'll do a prosperity meditation. The mudra for that is your hand position here. It's like this. And our mantra is Har. So Har, 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 right? And we'll do that for 3 minutes. Eye gaze for Sat Kriya is eyes closed, looking at the third eye. Eye gaze for Har prosperity meditation is 10% slit, looking at the tip of your nose. And I'll remind you about that. And so we will begin. I'm going to tune this in first so that we tune into higher self. If you've tuned in before in Kundalini, join in. Otherwise, just listen in. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo Om Namo Guru Dev Namo Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. All right, we're going to come up to Sat Kriya. Remember, left or right thumb, your choice. Yogi's choice there. All right, we're gonna come up. Inhale, I'll keep the time. Inhale, sat. Grab that root lock, rectum, sex organs, and your belly button. Release out. Nam. Sat. 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 Nam. One more minute left. Sat. Nam. 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 Sat. Go ahead and contract that root lock. Hold everything in, including your breath. Exhale. Big inhale. Sat. Hold everything up and relax. Big inhale. Hold everything up and in. And good. Relax with control. Very good. Hey, Doc. Good to see you. Good to see you. Appreciate you so much. All right, cool. Here we are. Now we're going to go into our prosperity meditation. Remember this meditation again, boom, boom, boom. That's our mudra here. Our eye gaze is going to be slightly closed, but looking at the tip of the nose. And our mantra is going to be har, and we're going to do this one for a minute as well. All right, so here we go. Big inhale for me. Heart, 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 hurt, 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 hurt. Got a 1 more minute left. Hurt, 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 hurt. Big inhale. Hold that root lock, which is your rectum, your sex organs, belly button. Hold that with your breath. Sip in a little more air and a little more air. Put your hands in a cup. Exhale and visualize all the prosperity and abundance coming towards you, coming to you, for you. Big inhale and exhale. Relax. Very good. Awesome. Welcome back, everyone. Good to go. All right, perfect. So we finished that out, our meditation. So now we're going to move into our journaling. And so what we do is we set an intention for each day. In terms of how we're going to journal, how we're going to be, and we get to choose. So in the past, I've chosen like words to express, and I write about that. Other times, I have just kind of free journal. So today, what I want you to do is really write about just what's been going on, how you've been feeling, almost just kind of data dump everything in. I think we don't data dump nearly as much. So go ahead and just grab your journal and just data dump everything just in your head, just things that have been floating around, things you've been thinking about. Just kind of get all the junk out of your head. I think so many times we've got so much that's filling us up and filling us up and filling us up, and we don't have a good hygiene practice of clearing our mind and clearing things out of our head. We can't necessarily do it like through meditation and like, oh, we're going to clear our mind, but we can use it with writing, because writing actually accesses the subconscious mind. So as you get your journal, go ahead and just dump everything out of your brain, letting it go, so you don't have to carry it around with you anymore. And that can be just about anything. Doesn't have to be anything in particular, but just anything that's on your mind, anything that you're thinking about, anything that you're experiencing, anything that's just kind of percolating around. Go ahead and take a few minutes and just dump it out into thank you, not I appreciate you. Go ahead and dump it out of your brain, getting it out of your head into the paper, so that you don't have to think about it anymore. Doesn't have to run around your brain anymore. So go ahead and dump that out. Just take a few minutes for that. Really good morning. So go ahead and do that. I'm going to go grab myself a little cup of coffee. I will be right back. Keep journaling. All right. Now that we got that, so finish out your journaling. Yes. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. All right. So now we're going to take a little bit more of a different approach with our journaling. And now with our journaling, what we're going to do is we're going to direct our attention. So we kind of data dumped and we got things out of our brain, which is a good start. But now we've got to kind of tell our brain what to do and we've got to direct it. So with this particular exercise, what we want to do is we want to shift to how a process of scripting. So how do you want to feel for today? Not what you want to think, but how do you want to feel? So, do you want to feel productive? Do you want to feel secure? Do you want to feel loved? Do you want to feel motivated? Do you want to feel excited? Do you want to feel successful? What is it that you want to feel today? So, go ahead and pick an emotion that you want to feel, and then journal about how you would want how you would feel if you felt that. So, I'll give you an example. So I really want to feel productive. I kind of felt a little bit lazy last few days. I think with all my travel and stuff, I just kind of like, I get to a point where I like work, 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 and then I crash out, which is not a good strategy. But I had no choice in the matter with this. So Hey Red. So what I really want to create for myself today is productivity and focus, right? So when I'm productive and when I'm focused, right, I feel secure, I feel stable, I feel enthusiastic, I feel motivated, I feel relieved, I feel competitive even a little bit, I feel really supported. So all of those things, right, as I'm working through. Thank you so much, Red. I appreciate you. And so I'm going to really embody that feeling. I'm going to, write about, feeling that way because I want to continue to recreate that. So I give myself permission to be productive and it's okay. And I choose productivity as my experience for today. I choose motivation for my experience today. I choose focus for my mission today or my focus today, right? And so as I choose these things, I apologize. My neighbor has dogs that just like all the time. So nonetheless, right? So as I'm choosing these things and I'm embodying them, I'm also feeling where I feel that in my body, right? So when I think about productivity, I actually feel it a little bit in my tummy, right? So that productivity brings about a little bit of fear, which is interesting, right? So I give myself permission to be with that fear and it's okay. And I give myself permission to be motivated by my fear and it's okay. And I choose to be motivated. Ooh, there it goes. Ooh, it moved. I give myself permission, right, to be motivated by my actions and be motivated by my presence. And I give myself permission to get a lot accomplished today. I give myself permission to have joy today. I give myself permission to be calm today. I give myself permission to be relaxed today. I give myself permission to be at peace today, right? And so it is. I get to choose these things for myself. I don't have to, be a victim to circumstance. I don't have to take on other people's thoughts or feelings. I can actually choose at the beginning of the day how I want to think and how I want to feel. And I love that because it really sets the tone for your day rather than you, kind of just being at the effect of your day. You're actually really focused in creating your day. And that's what we want to do. We want to come from a place of empowerment where we are choosing how it is that we want to be in every given day. So when we put that pen to paper, that makes it really, really powerful. Especially in the beginning when you're kind of getting the hang of conscious communication or you're getting the hang of neurolinguistic programming or you're getting the hang of just shifting your world using your language and using your words because that's really what we're doing. So language is very powerful. Remember, in the beginning, there was the word, and the word was God, right? And remember, I am God, right? And so we all are, right? We're all one. We're all a part of God. We're all perpetuating, the God-like within us. I know sometimes some of us aren't necessarily doing that. So, but, most of the time, I think we all are trying, attempting anyway. And so, what happens here is that we want to be really present, self assured. I find that when I don't set the intention and don't set the tone for my day, it's just kind of like all over the place. But when I'm more intentional and I'm more focused on how my day is going to go, then it tends to operate a little bit more smoothly. So I get to choose that for my day. So I choose whatever thought, feeling, idea, perception that I want to have day. So in this case, I want to be productive. I want to be motivated, all of these things. So now I'm choosing that. And so now I'm going to just sit with that. I'm going to embody that. So I give myself permission to be productive and it's okay. I give myself permission to be motivated and it's okay. I give myself permission to accomplish quite a bit today and it's okay. Right. And so there we go. And so it is. All right. So the last part of our morning flow is we're going to get into our day planning. So day planning is where we plan our day. So there's a specific structure that we use to plan our day. So now that we've kind of, chosen how we want to feel today, so I want to feel super productive today. So now I want to plan my day from that perspective. I want to plan my day from a productive perspective. Why do I want to do that? I want to do that so that I can fulfill and execute on what it is that I'm intending, right? So we have an intention, then we have a thought, then we have an emotion about that thought, and then we have actions, habits, behaviors, and lifestyles. So when we begin to be more in alignment with our intention, with our thoughts, with our feelings, and our actions, we begin to execute more efficiently. And so day planning is a great way to do that. So remember, I've intended and thought about what it means to feel productive. I felt that productivity through my journaling exercise. And now I'm going to plan my day from that space of productivity. So, as I plan my day from the space of productivity, the first thing I always do is I plan out my meals for the day. What I'm going to eat, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack. Why do I do that? Because oftentimes we're not intentional about what we're going to eat and we don't hit our macro goals, and then our bodies aren't getting cared for like they need to. So we're going to plan two things: our water. So how we're going to get our water. Remember, we need half our body weight in ounces in water every single day. So I usually have like a bottle hanging around, and I'll fill that bottle up at the beginning of the day and then midday. So that keeps me pretty motivated to keep going. So I try to get, 75 ounces in a day. And then I will plan my meals. So, how do I plan my meals? I start off with my protein first. So, I'll choose my protein sources, usually like fish or lentils or something like that. And I'll put that in if I'm going to intermittent fast that day, or if I'm just going to graze throughout the day. I get to kind of choose how I'm going to be. Um, so no, sir, I don't do any of that kind of stuff. I don't know what you're speaking of, and I don't feel comfortable doing any of that. So what we're doing right now is we're day planning, and so that's my focus. So the day planning is we will grab, we'll put in our lunch in there. We'll put our dinner in there. We'll put everything in there. Our snacks, our food, all of those things we will plan. And then what we're going to do from there is have little buckets of prioritization. So we're going to prioritize what it is that we want to accomplish for our day. So, we may have work, we may have family obligations, we may have home obligations. Whatever those may be, we're going to jot down a list of our tasks for each one of those, and then we're going to schedule those throughout the day. So, for instance, I have patients in the morning today, so I'm going to schedule that. And then I think I have a meeting this afternoon. I'm going to have that scheduled. So, I'm going to take my actual schedule out and I'm going to schedule and plan my day so that I'm more efficient with my time and more efficient with my day. And so, I want to make sure that I hit about 3 to 5 goals for the day. I know a lot of times we want to do more than what we think we can accomplish, but I like to really keep it tight to that 3 to 5, really being realistic with myself, not pressuring myself, and really staying in alignment. Now, that 3 to 5 can be in your personal, it can also be in your professional, whichever one. Hey, JB, whichever one that you choose to focus on is totally fine, or you can do both. So whatever works best for you, but you want to actually put a time in for when you're going to accomplish that day. You also want to make sure you have your breaks in there too. So setting in your breaks, because we don't want to just keep work, 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 work. Usually I'll do like a block of work, and then I'll do a rest, maybe for 15 minutes. I'll do a block of work and then I'll rest. So blocks of work, you can do Pomodoro technique, which is a great technique where you use a timer for 25 minutes. You set your timer. And again, this is for productivity and this is for focus. So you set your timer and then boom, 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 you go from there. Hmm. So very good. We've got a good day planned. So I'm pretty excited about all the things. I'm glad I moved through that productivity. I'm going to definitely get some exercise in this morning. And I'm going to finish up my meditation as well. And then I have patience, got to get caught up on. Got some technical things I have to work on. And then I should be going live again little bit later to talk about how to have a holistic lifestyle, and we'll kind of chat a little bit more about that. And then talking about Intro to Holistic Medicine 1 and 2. We are on our break for teaching Intro to Holistic Medicine. We're in the middle of 1 and 2. We just finished Intro to Holistic Medicine 1. If you still want to register for that class, there's still time. Hit the link in the bio and enroll. Right now, it's a free course, but probably after this week, it will be closed and it will be a paid course at that point. Lots of information in that course that focuses on nutrient deficiencies and from a perspective of subjective and objective. So, subjective, we use a nutritional assessment questionnaire. Objective, we use pH, salivary pHs, and heart rate to determine your stress levels, but also determine how you're actually digesting. We talk about diet. We talk about stress management techniques. We talk about movement as medicine, and we do talk a little bit about natural remedies. If you're new to my channel, I'm a board certified naturopathic doctor. I hold 7 degrees in my field, all in the natural healthcare space. I always like to say I went to school, so you don't have to, but you're still going to school. So, anywho, it's a 12-week course. It's self-guided. I just finished teaching it live. We're on a break. We have about another 2 weeks left, and then what happens from here is that I'll start in teaching Intro to Holistic Medicine 2. Intro to Holistic Medicine 2 is all about detoxification. So we'll talk about detox pathways. There'll be a detox questionnaire that we'll complete in that particular course, and that'll be for our subjective data. So you see, which organs are needing, detoxing. And then we are going to discuss ways to detoxify. We'll also cover our bowel transit time in that, our our urinary pH in that one, and as well as stomach acid too. So we'll get deeper into our data. It is a 12-week course as well. And then I'll also be launching two collectives. I just haven't chosen which collectives that I will be teaching, but I'll be teaching those as well. Collectives are 4-week courses. So Intro to Holistic Medicine is a little bit longer of a commitment. It's a 12-week course, but our collectives are 4-week courses. And so I'll probably be teaching like a nutrition and then maybe like an emotional healing class or something like that. So that is all. That is everything. Thank you guys so much for joining me for Morning Flow. I'm going to log off now and go ahead and finish my workout. Call my husband back because he called me. He's probably at work now, and so wanting to touch base. And so I've got to put my ring back on. I always sleep without it because it's a little big, and so it'll fly off if I don't. And so I forget to put it back on. So, all right, everyone, you guys have an amazing day. Bye, TikTok. See you guys later. All right. Bye, IG. See you guys later. All right. Bye, everyone else. See you guys later.